Good morning, dear students. This is the first video of Economics Chapter 2. Chapter name is Sectors of Indian Economy. This video is for the student of Standard 10. Here in this video, we will cover different sectors of Indian economy, how our economy just work. But before that, take a look what is economy. So when we talk about economy, it is a framework in which economic activities take place and therefore gives income in return. It means whatever work we are just doing, if we are getting income, if we are earning money, so that is called economic activities. We divide them into sectors. Let's see one by one different sectors of Indian economy. So classification of sectors are, you can see section A, B and C on the basis of nature of activities being performed. So in that we will cover primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. Section B is on the basis of working condition of the workers. Here we will discuss about organized sector and unorganized sector. Section C talks about on the basis of ownership. Our economic sectors are divided. So here we will see public sector and private sector. In this video especially I will cover the topic on the basis of nature of activities being performed. It means what type of economic activities people of India are involved in, and in other countries also people are involved. So they are primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. Just take a look on the basis of nature of activities being performed. First is primary sector. It is the sector of an economy making direct use of natural resources. When I was teaching you agriculture chapter, students, there also I explained that primary sector involves all such type of basic activities in which people are involved. It is the sector of an economy making direct use of natural resources. I had given you the example that if you sow the seed and get the plant, so that plant products are also natural, and seed which you had sown earlier, that is also natural. So whatever you are just utilizing and whatever as a product you are getting, both are natural. So this way primary sector activities involve all such type of activities where we are directly using natural resources. It is called primary sector because it forms all the base for all other products that we subsequently, that is afterward, make. So our primary sector product is becoming the goods for other or raw material for other sector of economy. This include agriculture, forestry and fishing, mining and curing. In the primary sector, they may consume the natural resources and their reproductions may take many years. Here you have to correct that resources CES should be there. Next is secondary sector, also called industrial sector. This sector is associated with different kinds of industries. Includes those economic sectors that create a finished tangible product, that is production of goods and construction. So basically in secondary sector, productions just takes place with the use of machines. Here we just transform the raw materials into finished or new goods. It means after processing the raw material which we get as a finished goods from the primary sector, so that not remains same after processing in it. It used to become new products after industrial process. So this is secondary sector. It is the next step after primary where the product is not produced by nature but has to be made. Okay, example you can take, suppose that milk. Okay, from milk we can just make chocolate. So after processing it, it not remains the same. Okay, it not remains the natural product. The industrial sector generally takes the output of the primary sector and manufactures finished goods. Generally these industrial sectors, suppose that mining industry just did the mining of iron, and that iron which just received by the industrialist, they just use that iron by for making that tools and other things, other iron implements. So that will become the finished goods for them. Many of these industries consume large quantities of energy and required factories and machinery to convert the raw materials into goods and products. So obviously heavy machines are required, numbers of workers are required, energy is required to run the machines in the factories. Next, if we see, tertiary sectors is coming, also known as the service sector or the service industry, as it involves providing intangible goods. It helps to develop the primary and secondary sectors. These activities do not produce good, but they are in aid and support to the production process. So in tertiary sector, generally people provide their services. Whatever goods are manufactured in the industries or the factories, that is reaching to us with the help of service sector. Teaching is also a service sector. When we are just going to hospital, doctors are treating us, that is also coming in tertiary sector. So various service sector we usually come across. For example, transportation. Produced goods need to move by truck or rail, etc. from factory to consumers. So without transportation, we cannot imagine that how our goods will reach to the market. So that's why these are required. Storage. It is also service sector, to store them at one place. Just like FCI is having their warehouse. So these warehouse used to keep the grains in it. Communication is also important. This is also coming in service sector. Talking to clients, okay, dealing about the products. People on phone, okay. Banking also comes under service sector or tertiary sector. Borrowing money from the bank for just starting up any businesses. You can see growth and status of different sectors. Value of sectors in Indian economy, rupees crore. So primary sector, their role is little bit small, but you have seen that you can see easily that in 2013 in comparison of 1973, the production increases in primary sector as well as in secondary sector and tertiary sector, especially in developing country like India. Tertiary sector is becoming more and more advanced, okay, because people are becoming educated, getting education, higher education, and they are just making them capable to do or provide the services, okay. Our Indians are becoming engineers, scientists, officers, so they are serving the nations as well as other countries also. This is a small video, students, by which you can understand that how the whole process just takes place. Just watch it. So here you can see that how the bread, simple loaf of bread which we used to have in our breakfast, how the whole journey just takes place, okay. So from where the wheat is coming for the bread, that is the farm, okay. How does a loaf of bread get to your breakfast? So first it has to be grown, the wheat has to be grown in the farm, so that is the primary activity. Then it requires the secondary activity, secondary sector will comes, you can see it just go for the process, okay, in factories or a small workshop. Then this type of transportation helps the goods to just move from one place to another, and finally it reaches to the shop where marketeers, where the shopkeepers used to sell it. So this transporter and the shop owner, so they are the people who are involved in the service sector. The factory producer, they are involved in the secondary sector, and the farmer, that was the primary sector, he was involved in the primary sector activities. So ultimately this is the whole story. The person who are involved in or just given the idea of this type of primary sector and secondary sector and tertiary sector, that was Colin Clark and Zeal Forrestal. So they were the persons who had given this idea. So this way we can understand sector of economy. Primary sector, secondary sector. In primary sector, agriculture comes. Secondary sector, processing just comes. Dairy is also a primary sector activity. Fishing is also primary activity. Mining is also primary activity. Forestry is also mining activity. Now here you have to understand that we are just utilizing the natural resource and our product is also natural. So ultimately whatever we are getting, that is natural. Okay, we deal with the natural resources. Produce natural products, also called agriculture and related sector. When we see the secondary sector, so here processing just takes place. You can see it can just done in a small workshop as well as factories also. So processed food, automobile, garments, electronics, so these are coming under secondary sector of activities. Okay. Last is the service sector. So you can see here that people are engaged in the service sector. So this video can just help you a lot to understand. Now see the next slide. So this is the end of the video. I hope you understood, students. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching.